Greetings, internets. Thinker2112 here at 1344 Eastern Standard Time on Thursday, the 2nd of January, 2014. Welcome to MAGFest 12. It occurs to me that the reason why they say the name of the number of the convention rather than the year is probably because people aren't all used to the what year it is at this point, because it's always at the first weekend of the year. And I am starting with this, which I really appreciate. I hate it when people do that stupid Colossus roar. Please consider, I guess that's Nightcrawler instead. Yes, I agree. It is now, what time is it? It is 18:22 on Thursday. Wow, this thing is not focusing. Why is this not focusing? Anyway, this is the main floor. Seriously, please focus. Okay, it's being derped. Okay, focus close up for some reason. Yeah, this is the main floor. They've really changed the setup this year. The vendors' booths and stuff are, is there something on this? The vendors' booths and the games are now in the same room. Maybe they just removed one of the walls or something. You know how these convention centers always have rooms that walls that can be, rolled back and stuff. Seriously, I don't know what the problem with the focus on this camera is. I hope the rest of this isn't like that. Winter is coming? No, winter is here. Guess it doesn't show that well on this. Oh, here you can see, there are some snowflakes. Yeah, some places are supposed to get a lot of snow tonight. Don't think we're supposed to get that much here. But hey, this is what the weather should be like for MAGFest. It is now 23:02, and one of my friend's rooms has a balcony, which is very cool, because I can go out and see this. I'm sure I've showed video of basically the same thing from previous years. But, going here again does not make it less awesome, and I should probably pull back from the balcony so that I do not drop this thing to its death. It is now 13:21 Eastern Standard Time on Friday, the 3rd of January, 2014. And where the hell are the stairs? I guess there's, alright, escalator here. Yeah, so I actually saw Nintendo Capri Sun. There have been rumors, I guess he actually was here, but to me, the last couple of years, it seemed like it was just rumors that he was here. But I actually saw him at a video game named that tune thing. That was really tough. I got, I think, less than a tenth of the ones I knew. Now there was a last one, which someone managed to get in half a second. It was from StarCraft, which I played, but I could not recognize the track in half a second, and I'm still going to be wondering which track it was. It is now 17:18, and again this thing isn't focusing. Yeah, so I couldn't find the tabletop games yesterday. Guess what I needed to do? I needed to look at the map, because when I looked at the map told me the tabletop games were in a completely separate area from the video games and everything else. So yeah, I just spent a while playing Cards Against Humanity. If you guys have never played that game, well, play it if you're not easily offended. If you are easily offended, don't play it. Stop! It is now 20:37 on Friday. And so we went to dinner at an Italian restaurant just in National Harbor. That was good. It was pretty cold. It is pretty cold. And I discovered that my costume is way too hot for Otakon and way too cold for MAGFest. At least, the outdoor part. Yeah, so now I saw I went for part of a panel with Smooth McGroove. He's that guy who does like the one-man a cappella videos. Those were probably the elevators I should have No, I'm not in the right place yet. Yeah, so my room is on the 19th floor. Oh yeah, I was gonna say I was at the Smooth McGroove thing, and then I realized I was really tired. And my friends are like having a party in one of our rooms in an hour and a half, so I don't want to be too tired going into that, since I will most certainly be tired going out of it. Yeah, so for some reason, of the two elevator banks, like the two big ones, one of them doesn't go up from the lower floors. The other one does go up and does not go all the way up to the 19th floor. So I went to the ladder, which is over there somewhere, like, yeah, somewhere over there. And then I had to go all the way around over here to get to these elevators, which I hope will go up to the 19th floor. This all strikes me as not very good planning. I think it has something to do with handicapped access, but I mean, couldn't they reserve a couple of elevator cars for that rather than the entire bank? I don't know. Oh well, it's not like I can't use the exercise. And here is why the elevators on this side don't go up to this floor. There aren't any rooms on this floor. It's just, yeah, that's the end. It's not a hallway turning left as there is on other floors. By the way, if it looks like you're seeing like feathers, that's my costume. I might as well show it off, because that did not make it from my Otakon videos, which I accidentally deleted from my phone. It's Squall from FF8 if you didn't know. So, I might as well show you my room. It's nothing special, but I think it's a very nice room. Oh, light. Light is good. Oh, more light would be good. Here we go. Yeah, I really like this hotel. I know I've mentioned that once or twice. Oh, here is the MAGFest t-shirt. Oh, and a bookmark, which will really be nice for my Kindle book. Yeah. Yeah, so I guess that's it for now. It is now 14:55 on Saturday, the 4th of January. Yeah, these days go by really quickly. I took a while to get going this morning. I went to a discussion about music as a game mechanic, which, I mean, it seemed like people disagreed on what exactly that meant and what it didn't mean. It was an interesting discussion, though. This is, of course, the heavy traffic day, Saturday. Let's see. I hadn't really seen that many great costumes here. I saw some that I liked, but none good enough that I took pictures of them. I saw the first one of them today. There was someone dressed up as Amaterasu from Okami. Thought she did it pretty well. She had sort of like a kimono that was like red with, white with some red spots on it, and then she had a wolf mask. Of course, she had something or other on her back, I guess. That was supposed to be the reflector. Anyway, I'm going to see if I can get a turn playing this cooperative game called Pandemic that I've seen several times and really would like to play. It is 16:51. I wanted to make sure I got one of these shots. Sun setting over the Potomac. The view from higher up in the hotel is even better. Way in the distance over there is the Masonic Temple that is in Alexandria, where my grandparents live. Downtown DC is this way, but you really can't see it that well from down here. The horror! The horror! It is now 21:49, and I think I have finally figured out the secret to this hotel's layout. I mean, I thought I knew the layout before, but I think I figured out more about it now. The reason why I had to take that roundabout route last night was because I was on a floor so low that there weren't rooms in this sort of middle corridor. There was no this middle corridor that low. Now I'm on the 6th floor, so I can take the shortcut rather than going all the way around. The elevator should be there if I turn right. I saw a pretty good football game earlier tonight. I wish that MAGFest didn't always have to be the first weekend of the playoffs, but unfortunately it is. It is now 11:39 on Sunday, the 5th of January. And of course the convention is almost over. These things always go by so quickly, but I suppose it must be that way. It's not like there's an entire week where a large part of the working public is off. So it's limited to weekends. I suppose if you pick a long weekend, then it could go a day longer. It'd be nice to go to one of those conventions, like one on Memorial Day weekend or Labor Day weekend or something. Yeah, anyway, the other thing about keeping him short is that it's the old, it was Seinfeld who said it, although he was probably not the first. Always leave him wanting more. Well, the view that I'm about to show you isn't as clear as it might otherwise be because of the weather, but I thought I'd show it anyway. Yeah, it's just same view that I showed around yesterday's sunset, but from higher up. It's DC and some of the suburbs. So yeah, I have a couple more hours here. I will not waste them. It is 13:56, and I'm afraid my time at MAGFest 12 is at an end. Oh well, I had fun, and I'm definitely coming back next year. These things are always too short, like I said. Like I probably always say on these videos. Yeah, I hope this time I don't accidentally delete the video and that it actually winds up on YouTube eventually. I think I may have shot less this time than other times. Or maybe I just shot it in fewer clips that were longer. This is a very nice hotel. I'm glad that they have it at such a nice venue. Although with any con that's expanding, like I think this one is, of course, there's that, and there's the fact that it may not fit there for very much longer. But I don't think this place is just, I don't think this con is just bursting at the seams like Otakon is. I mean, Otakon, as disappointed as I am that it's leaving Baltimore, I acknowledge, yes, it does need to be somewhere big. So, I'm getting out of here. I really should find more of these things to go to, because it's kind of a bummer going to one of these things and then having it be over and realizing that it's going to be about half a year until the next one. At least they're spaced fairly evenly. I need to find something to go to in the spring and or fall. Alright, I've babbled long enough. Thinker2112 over and out. Bye.